Welcome back to the channel. We cut this field last year with the MT125, and Tom invited us back to cut this piece of commercial property again, and we used the MT240E this year, and it was a big difference. Welcome to Tony's Tractor Adventure. The first thing we did, we started cutting up by the road, and you got to be real careful and you got to stay away from the right-of-ways. I walked this very thoroughly. I wanted to make sure there was nothing in the grass that was going to get thrown out of the car as we drove by. This particular area had been mowed in the past, and it was pretty level, not bad, and I was able to move on pretty good. This lot's right across from the Walmart, and boy, the traffic was pretty busy. I tried to get by the road when the cars weren't there. If you're going to do a lot of brush cutting, I really recommend the hydrostatic now. They're reliable, and boy, they make it easy. You can pick up jobs like this, through Craigslist, or you can also pick up some jobs like this through real estate agents. I basically mow the field just like I would a yard. I go ahead and cut all the outside edges and things that are hard to get to. And then I go to start doing an outline of the field, and then I can just go back and forth. I'm just real proud of this LS MT240E. It surprised me at every turn with how much power it has. And it's just really fun to operate. I just think it's going to bring a lot of value, and it's going to be a good tractor for a lot of years from the way it's built. This old field here is rough as a corn cob. Here's a good example of why it's important to, walk your field before you mow it. There'd been a big washout in the middle of this field that wasn't there last year, and I dropped the tractor off into it and got it up on its side, and got me a little tent there for a minute or so, but I put it in four-wheel drive and locked the axle, and out it went. You can see on the tractor tires they're all wet where I fell off into that hole. Alright, we've been bush hogging now for about an hour, and this stuff is really tall, and there's a lot of seed and a lot of fuzz. So I keep an eye on my my temperature gauge, and it's just starting to creep up a little bit. So before it creeps up, go ahead and stop and clean off all this stuff off the front. Go ahead and get all this away. I know somebody's gonna say something about me being under the bucket loader, and yeah, you're right, but there's really no way else to do it out here in the field. And then you're gonna go ahead, open the hood, come around, there's a knob here, and the button just fell off. All right, there's the knob. Lock that out. Slide it right back in the track, and you're ready to go again. Make sure to put your little screw back in it that holds it into place. Close it down, and you're ready to start bush hogging again. You can see here where the rotary cutter is leaning to the right side, and that's because the lock nut on the arm had come loose and it had vibrated down. I was out in the field and I noticed it because it was dragging. You can really see the rotary cutter leaning at this angle, and this is just pure operator error. I didn't tighten that nut up, but I went on down the field and I found it and I corrected it. Sometimes you wish it was this fast. Well, we've just finished using the rotary cutter to cut this field. It's about 3 acres, a little over 3 acres here. We cut this last year with the MT125, and it's night and day difference, obviously, for obvious reasons. It's a 40 horsepower tractor pulling a you know, a foot wider rotary cutter. This tractor could pull a much wider rotary cutter, but I got this rotary cutter so that it would fit both tractors. And there's advantages to having the smaller tractor getting in and around trees and stuff sometimes than the bigger tractor. But it done really great. This MT240E did absolutely great. Not a hiccup. The only time that I had to stop was where I forgot to tighten the nut up on the lift arm, and my bush hog started cutting slowly and slowly more to the right. Then I realized what I'd done, and I got off and leveled it back out again and tightened it back up. So first impressions here on a real job. This tractor's got everything you need, and then it also has room to grow. Like you can put a third function on this tractor for like a grappler on the loader. You can add additional circuits for hydraulic on the back. There's places to mount lights. There's just a lot of options that you can add to this tractor. You can have it built the way you want it, or you know, from your dealer, or they can, you know, if you get one and you decide you need something later, you can have it added on at a later date. So you guys stay tuned, and we'll get some more videos out about this tractor. I know you're probably going to be excited to see some more. And hey, if you like what I do here, hit that thumbs up, and if you really like what I do, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, and it really helps us out here. You know, you guys have a great day. God bless.